Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. So, Council, what I want to verify is what's going on now. My understanding from yesterday is that you have two witnesses this morning, and relatively short. That's still on track for that.
I believe so.
And
I don't know how long the process will be.
Understood.
Yes, sir.
And the state indicates they may have one rebuttal witness, correct?
Potentially a strike.
All right. So, and everybody will be ready this morning. So, how we handling Wednesday? What was the verdict with Judge Fine?
We've accommodated defense's other scheduling conflicts by pushing us back to the last week of August and then into September. So I indicated there may be a conflict with this case for the second phase, but he was hoping that we'd be finished the third and second phase by that point.
So let me ask you this. So going forward tomorrow, what's the time frame of your requirement? The whole morning?
In the morning until we get 60 potential jurors that are available for those weeks.
So when we talked yesterday, he was off the record informal about what was going on with the schedule. My understanding was both sides wanted to have it where they did closings all one day, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, so then if we're not in session Wednesday, all right, we just won't be in session on Wednesday, and we'll come back to all the closings Thursday, and that's enough time to get both sides done, correct?
Yes, sir.
And then, so Tom, that's why Tom's here, he just wanted to verify the schedule, so he has to get the jurors for sequestration on, prepared for that Thursday night.
Okay.
All right?
The court is going to, before you let them go today, advise them that Thursday.
I'm gonna let them know what the schedule is, but Gary goes over and Tom maybe as well. Go meet with the jury, just tell them what to bring, and go explain all that.
There's one issue we need to discuss before we start. The state introduced a video of our client, a portion of the video of our client that he did the afternoon of October 26th. I don't know what exhibit number that is.
No. It was 4 days before.
Oh, 4 days before. I'm sorry. I don't know the exhibit number. They played just a portion of it. The court said to get rid of the portions with the guns. And they played a portion of it. We, in fact, gave since it's in evidence, we gave a copy of the edited total video, excluding the guns pursuant to the orders of the court, and would like to play that entire video from start to finish with the edited portions dealing with the guns out. And I know the state has reviewed that to confirm that the guns were edited out.
So it's clear the state is objecting to the full rest of it coming in. It's just basically a promotional video for the defendant's mother and grandmother. There's statements by them that are in there that would not be admissible. All the statements of the defendant are self-serving and intended to elicit sympathy as to his upbringing or anything of that nature. He admits to committing an arson of a forest in it. They left that in. So, Your Honor, it's completely self-serving. And for the purposes of sympathy, if there's nothing on the issues in this case, it was introduced to the limited portions of the state to show that the defendant had put out a statement indicating he was a victim of a drive-by and placing himself, based on that documentary, which was released in December of 2018, that he was a victim of a drive-by shooting.
Is that correct, Mr. Edison?
Mr. Howard would be able to.
Sure. Is that correct?
As to what the state's purpose for putting that in was?
No, as to what's contained in the rest of the video.
Oh, well, it's a documentary. Now, if there is a portion concerning arson of forests, we would take that out as well because we wouldn't want that in there. I didn't notice that to exist. But essentially, it's a documentary that the state introduced in order to demonstrate that Mr. Demons claimed it was a drive-by. It was a promotional documentary that was put out by his label, not by him. So it shouldn't have been introduced for that purpose because it's misleading as to attributing the statement at the end of the documentary to Mr. Demons. But beyond that, we think for sake of completeness, what the state did was edited portions that they wanted to put in, and we're asking to put the rest in, absent any improperly prejudicial portions. And we'll take a look at it again to the extent that there's any reference to a forest arson. I missed that entirely, but we would be taking that out as well.
How long is the tape?
I think the total was a 12-minute documentary. The state put in about 2.5 minutes of it, and with the edited portions, it's probably around 8 minutes or so.
Well, this, you have it here so they can play it.
It's here, and they have played it. They've seen it.
All right, so why don't you play it for me?
Sure. I don't know. But yeah, we would certainly be removing any arson admissions that we overlooked.
I am your favorite rapper. I don't care who the fuck you like. I am your favorite singer. I don't care who it is. I am. I watch every video they did, every mistake they made, every good thing they did, every sound they made. I know that shit. I know how to do it. So, you know what I'm saying? How the fuck can I not be your favorite? How the fuck can I not be your favorite rapper?
Miramar. They feel like it's better.
Right? Calling the people. I ain't neighbor friendly. And I ain't seen that one of their ass yet. I fuck this shit in my own world. The small thinkers where I'm from. To them in Gifford, to be successful is just a job, a house in probably Bureau, somewhere, Iowa, somewhere, like an out-of-town house, and just like a little 9 to 5, you do everything like the same shit every day, Monday through Sunday. You do the same repeated shit every day out the week. Every day out the week now. You know what I'm saying? Nothing new. You might go do something new, but it's really regular. Like you might go somewhere like Orlando and people in Gifford think that's like a big trip, you know what I'm saying? So like to be like this, it's crazy, you know? You want me, it's crazy because they'll never think I'll be it. We all be it. You know? You got some haters just mad at the success, but now they see it, they just hate it, but they love it at the same time. So it's like both 50-50 and everybody.
They love us and hate us. Like, they happy to see us. They happy to see us when they see us. You know what I'm talking about? We were talking about that stuff back in the day. They like, they want to see us. It's crazy. Rappers, that's what I mean. They go get jobs at Wendy's. You get a job at Wendy's and you got nothing to think about that job at Wendy's for 2 years. Then when they fire you, you think about, I could have went to college, you could have done, you know. You could have. You win this page now. You ready to flip some patties. Even when you got quiet, you still ready. Your horn still ready to flip some patties. Now you gotta go to Burger King and get Wendy's mad.
I mean, you not know who to trust, you know what I'm saying? It's just all crazy now. Florida's a very dangerous state. She ain't too many rockers, man. Made
Sorry, Judge, it's not quite 8 minutes. Apologize. It's a little bit more.
I was 14 when I got pregnant with him, and I had him in my 9th grade year. He was born, and then he lived in these apartments called Briarwood with my mom for a little while. Then we moved in the low end of Gifford, which is like real poor. But that's what she could afford at the time. She was trying to raise me, and then I had a baby. We were trying to raise that baby, and then I started working at Dunkin' Donuts. I was terrified. It's like I was really responsible for myself, and now I'm like responsible for a whole person and trying not to, mess him up. Gifford, it can make you or break you. There's really nothing to do. So either you gotta put your head on straight and focus on your education and find something you love, or you're gonna end up in the streets. Those are your options. Everybody's always trying to make it out the hood, because it is the hood. So
42, 41, 34, same lights here there. I need to be catching liquors and shit, having water balloon fights. We really just grew up around this bitch like animals and shit here, bro. Everybody got the same mindset, you know what I'm saying? Get a job, get pregnant early, ask these kids, live off food, ain't doing shit with their life. They accept it, they ain't never looked further to go. Ain't nobody make it out of here. They dream, they stopped them in high school. Me and our niggas, we had the same thing going on. But the city being so small and not that many people having like that much space, I think God just seen it. Like, you gotta help, you know what I'm saying? You gotta help me grow up. Man, get my day on that. Every morning, I'm right here with the feet right there. That bitch right here. Every morning, I put the motherfucking radio on. And I got one CD. That bitch Chris Brown, his first album. Say that bitch, I'll be right by myself. Doing all the damn music shit, right? And I was doing some dimes a little bit. I still hear that one day. Met her right there. She was just like, my mama just moved to Orangewood today. I was like, shit, my mama just moved yesterday. But so we just went down here, came out there, and we were listening to music. Like, we took ground song every day, Second, me and his bad ass, we just motherfucking like, we got the same brain, like, we ended up, we got bored one day and we just set all the woods behind y'all in the fire, like. And we was on fire. You got an ass go up though. The fire truck came. I'm gonna be both tired. Like. This one I really first had a good thought of, because I was going to St. Peter's, we went to a school across the street from the neighborhood, and I was sad because I had to go there by myself, and it was really like a little church school, like academy school, boot camp type school. Right? So then when I walk in the kindergarten room, I see him, then he just started smiling and dancing, so it just made me happy. Now I want to be there. Every day now I want to be there just because he's there. I was in the 4th grade, you know what I'm saying? I remember this shit like it was yesterday. My uncle Ronnie had an uncle named Ronnie. Dude, used to be crack. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where the hell he at now, but I used to have to go over there after school. He had a little couch with a whole bunch of toys and shit under it, and I seen a toy gun. I was just playing with that bitch. I'll never forget the movie, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. You know what I'm talking about? Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. They was in that house, that little warehouse, everything was fucked up. And he was hiding behind the shit. That bitch almost hit him. Right there, I tried to do that shit, but I rolled with it. I rolled. When I rolled, I hit my head under the couch. When I hit my head under the couch, I stayed there for a little bit.
When I started waitressing at Chili's, he would sit right there in the little corner, drink his chocolate milk, color in his little coloring book, and half the time they didn't even know he was at work with me. He was so good. And if you played music or anything like that, he was down to dance. He was ready to dance and perform. Always ready to perform.
Yeah, I wanted to be Michael Jackson. Ever since I was like 5. When I first realized I had a voice, I was in daycare.
It was like a 4th grade graduation, but he was only in kindergarten, and they had him sing the lead role for The Lion King in kindergarten.
I was just doing that. Oh, we ain't go wait. 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 And in my head, it was like God was just like, you can do more than that. And I was ripping that bit until somehow everybody was there, like, what the fuck?
It was just mind-blowing. He had the most beautiful voice in kindergarten. Like, he could sing, and he was not shy, and he was dancing, and we were all just like, this little kid he's gonna be somebody.
Growing up, I always like singing music, had a little rhythm. I wasn't taking that shit seriously like that. I didn't know I could do something with it.
When he got to middle school, I felt like he was just trying to find himself. And I always believe we let kids kind of, find themselves. Like, he wanted to wear the Mitch Match shoes, and then he went through a phase where he dyed half his hair blonde and the other half was black. And I'm like, that's what you want to do? Be your individual, be yourself. And he's always been an individual. He always did himself and didn't care what nobody else had to say.
The niggas who got their chest poked out and shit, thinking they tough and shit. They gonna try you. Plus I'm small as fuck, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going through shit at the house. Motherfucker pissed me off there because ain't nobody believing in me and shit at the time. They think I'm just playing when I say I'm gonna be a rapper. Ain't nobody believing in me. I got a lot of shit on my mind. Like, I always dress like this, you know what I'm saying? You gotta think.
Yes.
I see you for myself. That's all
That's good, boy. That's good.
Yeah. He's always been popular, always. I don't know if it's his swag or is it just the way he treats people, but he's always had friends. You don't really see nobody doing that, but fighting or getting killed. For them to see him doing it, then that might encourage somebody else to say, hey, I don't want to do that. I want to make some money by singing and doing what I like doing, or rapping or whatever. They need some positivity in their life.
Motherfucker school, and me and this clown grew up together. Yes, sir. Right here, bitch. You got plenty fights right here. Especially right here, though. What? This was going down there. They ain't got no cameras right here. And your teacher can't see us up there, so it was going down every day right here. Follow me, you know what I'm saying? And, but all on you, what you want to do when you grow up?
I would be a singer.
You want to be a singer? You want to be a rapper? Alright, we're going to make that happen. You want to be a singer? Alright, got it. Look. I'm from here. I know how it is. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody tell you that you're not going to be a singer. Right? So that you're going to be a singer, right? Sing something right now.
No!
Sing something. Scared? Look. Y'all got to keep the same train because y'all young right now. And that's what God like to keep y'all same train and keep it going. Keep it alive. Don't stop. I don't care what. I don't care what happened. How bad you go. Or how broken people be, or anything, or what happened in your life, just let me say you're going to be a singer, alright? No matter what. Don't give up. Don't give up. I'm going to come back.
You gonna come right here?
Come right here, right here.
Okay.
You're going to be a singer. And I'm going to help you.
What's those tattoos are in
On my mama's name.
We are packing up to move down south, so we're just getting everything situated to get everything out the door. We're so used to this little small town, now we're going to be in a big city. It's like a dream. It's really amazing. I mean, I never thought that moment that I decided at 14 to keep a child, that he has done all of this, and he always said that to me. He's like, Mom will take care of you. You've always worked so hard. I'm going to take care of you. It speaks volumes that, he's able to relocate his mom, to something bigger and nicer, and, I'm proud of him.
What you said? Go ahead and drip on her, Grandma. Look at that damn Grandma and shit, boy. My great grandma. made a Facebook. I was like, 6th grade, now it's Facebook. Just being at this hour, okay? Then I put the laptop over there. Move all the pictures out of the way, put the laptop up there. Man, I used to post like dancing videos on that bit, moving slow a little bit, slow as webcam, like still on that bit, break it down. Oh, this the laptop right here. Damn, it's the same laptop right here. Yeah.
Hey, sweetie.
Oh, dog, you worry about me?
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So you girlfriend is. Well, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
And this is my baby right here. Take care of my baby, because other than that, you got me to deal with. So, you don't want to deal with me. Not really.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, I like that over here better. Like, you know, I'd be chilling in, like, I used to be able to, like, grumpy, sneak out, go to his house. Go to the Juvy house, we slide the Lindsay Garden, late night to turn up.
So I have to get in my car and go looking for him. There he is with a gang of boys. So
We ain't never had no stuff. You can't hang around with this about you. Never had stuff, never gave a fuck about what nobody said about it or anything. We know what we doing, you know what I'm saying? We know what we so tight. Imagine the whole Gifford is talking stupid. We like, this, we gonna blow on this rap shit, we gonna do this, do that. And they're like, hell nah, you know what I'm saying? But we did it, like, you know what I'm saying? They ain't get to do it. And they ain't never had faith in themselves to do their thing, but if they would have had faith in listen, they would have did that shit, but they mad at me.
At the end of the day, everyone's going to be judged for something. And I mean, the amount of judgment, the love, the ridicule, all at once, he is handling it so good. You'll never see him comment, yell back, say anything. Even when people say bad things, because he knows who he is. He told me, Mom, watch, in a year, I'm going to make it. And it all happened so fast. It's like a whirlwind. You never think of having a kid at 14 that he turns out to be this, like, superstar.
I'm like, just getting started. You know where I'm going. Like everybody else who I should. I'm thankful for everything, but I just know I'm far from done, you know. People who know me, never seen me, I know views, you know, like 37 million views, and a whole lot. And it's like, even like 17 million, 13 million, all of that, meeting all these big artists, like, I look up to, you know. It ain't chill mode, it's just like, alright, now I'm on the ass, like, it's over with now. This how Florida is. They go with the crowd, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody in Florida, but majority of it, they'll let the whole Florida know you that. The whole Florida be rocking with you. It's like they get jealous when another state rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you never put it real down. As soon as that bitch goes to Georgia, they say, fuck that nigga Melly. You know what I'm saying? They want you to get that far. And want you to get past a certain area, you know what I'm saying? Then motherfuckers go to hate. You know what I'm saying? And in their heart, they feel like I own something, you know what I'm saying? They should be the bigger rapper. One of their dogs should be the bigger rapper. They don't want to see you go too far further in. Do something to their heart, so it makes you just, you know what I'm saying? You never know. They should just have it in their heart when they're together. They just get inside their body and they just shit. Fuck that, I'm gonna shoot Melly. Shit like a dream. and prayed for. It's like really helped. Everybody proud, like everybody happy. But we still hungry at the same time, though. We still want more.
All right, I've seen the video.
That's it, Judge. And our position would be, one, for the sake of completeness. Also, the state has contrived, with no evidence whatsoever, this notion that Mr. Demons decided to kill two of his best friends for some promotion in a gang. There has been not a scintilla of evidence to suggest that. It's mere speculative extrapolation from evidence that doesn't even provide the necessary foundation for such conclusions to be drawn. This indicates that the nature of Mr. Demons' relationship with the decedents 4 days prior to these to their death. And so we believe it's also relevant to counteract the government's notion, the state's notion that there was some hostility between them. This is a more accurate representation. This is reality. And it actually shows the affection between Mr. Demons and particularly Christopher Thomas in this video. And we think for the sake of completeness, it should come in. Also, that it is also clear that it is something that was produced by somebody other than him. And to the extent that the state is introducing it to try and suggest that he claimed that it was a drive-by shooting, if the rest of the video doesn't come in for context and completeness, that which the state has admitted for an improper purpose and a misleading purpose should be stricken.
Thank you. Madam?
Stand on the previous arguments that it's, for the purposes of sentencing, self-serving, has no bearing on what this case is about, all the statements of the mother, the grandmother, and all of those issues.
Thank you. Hold on.
Yes, sir.
I sustain the objection. All right, so you can have the whole thing marked up.
Yes, we'll mark it.
Thank you. So, you have your witness here?
We do. The court ruled on the judgment of acquittal.
Transfer ruling.
He's
Not ruling on it.
Okay.
All right? Want to bring the jury in?
You want me to go get the witness?
That'd be great. Thank you. Jury entry.